Hello, my wonderful Aries. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely stunning. Now, Aries, I am going to do things a little different just for this week. I'm going to get you some short, clear-cut, to-the-point messages of what you should know, anything that you should know in regards to your personal romantic love life. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Aries, I did not feel guided this week to do any extended reading, nor to clarify, or even to use any oracle cards, any gypsy cards, any fortune-telling cards that can, complement the readings. We're just using one tarot deck. I believe this is the Easy Tarot deck. We're going to jump straight in. I usually meditate on which topics I want to kind of explore and talk about, usually on Saturday and Sunday, and I just felt so guided to keep it simple for this week. So we're going to get short messages, but we are going to get very specific messages, but only take what resonates, of course, and we're going to get straight to the point of anything that you should be aware of in regards to your personal romantic love life. Here we go. We've got two. We've got one. Oh, see, the cards are acting weird. That's the end of the shuffle. Perfect. All right, Aries, here we go. Bottom of the deck. Well, the Master of Communication hasn't said anything to you yet because the sword is pointing down. Just letting you know as a heads up. This could be someone from your past, or it could be someone that, well, it's someone that you know, right? I mean, whether it is someone you stopped talking to now or in the, even the recent past or in the deeper part of your past, why are they turning up now? Completely regardless of their gender, age, or star sign here, let's see what's really going on here. The illustrations are very, very important. We have the Master of Communication, the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Their head is looking where? To the past. Sword is pointing down. Something that I haven't said to Aries, I wish I could say it. They're about to take action because they've got one foot pointed to the ground to lift themselves off, right? So they're about to take some action here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. I feel like this person feels like they did you wrong because they're feeling a little bit deflated here. This is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the wounded warrior is feeling a bit deflated, a bit defeated, flat, right? They have some reservations here. Perhaps they don't know how you're going to respond to them, right? But this is the thing. I feel like, Aries, a lot of you have your walls up with this person. We're defensive. Like I said, we have our reservations. But your person wants to kind of get through that Aries wall, get to your heart with temperance, the complete opposite of the devil. More Sagittarius energy. Now, this is all about saying, okay, if I talk to Aries, I want to instill peace, balance, harmony. I want to be patient. I need to be patient with Aries because I'm skating on very thin ice already as it is. But I also want to seek their forgiveness here. So it's all about balancing perhaps a fractured relationship. Look at that, 9 has rolled over to the 10 and the 2 of Swords. Even they're going back and forth. Should I? Should I not? Should I approach Aries? Should I not? I'm not sure here. Ooh, all right, let's split the deck. Okay, that card wanted to come out. 9 of Cups. Oof, and you, the 4 of Wands, my third favorite card in the deck. They're going to reach out. I can see it. It's like the desire, that need, that urge to talk to you is actually greater than any stress, fears, or any, I don't know what to do, any indecisiveness. The 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. We've got you, Aries energy. Okay, they want to heal this. The 9 of Cups is a notorious card of or in this instance, re-celebrating life with you, right? So it's about emotional contentment, emotional harmony, emotional healing, which we already saw it here with temperance, right? And of course, it's recognizing that you are their wish fulfillment. So AKA you're the one. And of course, that is a very big card of coming back home to you. Reconciliation, commitment, engagement. Someone here might be changing jobs or the residential address. So if that is you, they better hurry up before you're a bit too far gone. So let's get to the main messages. Remember, I'm not going to clarify these cards. I'm going to be as specific as possible. But someone that you have history with, they want to talk to you again. Now, if you know who I'm talking about and you don't want to talk to them, so be it. Keep them blocked. Respectfully, don't answer the phone or respond. But if you're curious, well, now we know what's coming toward us. Wow, we've got the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. The queen of all queens, right? All the queens wrapped up into one makes up the Empress. This is the biggest card of several things, the most creative, the most fertile. I'm going to say the most abundant, but also the biggest card of, and this is a big one, action. When the Empress is there, usually she wants to bless the situation. Usually the Empress in very older decks, very rare that they put that now. But I suppose I'm an old school traditionalist. I always remember the first illustrations of the Empress, and she usually around her or she's holding that cornucopia. So that basket of fruits and vegetables, which means what? Amazing, blessed opportunities, feeling abundant, bountiful opportunities here. The Empress here, which is your person's energy, wants to give birth to the situation once more. I'm hearing the words melancholic. I'm hearing the words nostalgic here over you, because they know they had it really good with you. They really did. So I'm wondering what on earth happened here. You know what I mean? They want to heal this. There is that element of, I want to heal this. I want to heal this, but first I need to get to Aries. That's obstacle number one, right? The Four of Swords, Libra energy. This is what happens after the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, sorrow. Can be infidelity or can be a third party, non-romantic, that was a wedge, right, to some capacity, some degree. And now here is your person. This is also you meditating, thinking about your next thought, your next move. Should I respond? What should I say? It's about, like I said, rest, recuperation, recovery. It is healing. It is taking your time with how you're going to respond to this person. Wow. How do you feel, Aries? I feel like by now a lot of you already know who this person is. Perhaps even if they were quick to cut you out of their life, or if they appeared very cold and completely emotionless in the past, boy, is that eating away at them. It's almost like they feel like they have a valid reason why. I feel like they want to tell you that, but listen, they could have handled this very different in the past. And now they're realizing, yeah, I should have handled it different. And now as a result, I have lost Aries. Look at this. There's going to be one hell of a conversation coming up. The Queen meets the King of Swords, but we're not together yet because this hasn't happened, but they're already kind of looking at you. Look at that. So we've got heavy air sign here. It could be somewhere in their chart, also on your chart. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Aries, some of you could also be separated, divorced, might have your own children, or it could be vice versa. So we can always flip the roles here. Your sword's pointing up though. You've got no problem speaking your truth. You've got no problem if you wanted to respond to this person, but I see that you're going to think about it first. There's nothing impulsive about your energy. That's why I don't want people telling me Aries is stubborn, you know, Aries is impulsive with their words, they're mean. No, they don't understand Aries. You always know what you want, Aries. I've known a lot of Aries in my life, both divine masculine and divine feminine here. You say what you mean what you say, you always know what you want, and sometimes people are a little bit more sensitive. It may rub them the wrong way, but don't change for anyone, right? C'est la vie. Your sword is pointing up, your body's leaning to the past. So I always say this, even with our online Master Tarot course, placement of the cards, illustration of the cards are very, very important here, right? So, and once we understand even the basic meanings of tarot, it's a lot more easier now to tell the story of what's going on, because all those swords are pointing down at you. It's like, I've got all these messages coming in with this person, invitations. What do? I see that you're going to be responding to this person. There is something that you do want to get off your chest, especially if this ended in a not so nice way, or if it was just very unjust, very unfair. Wow. And that opens up the door to the most emotional and romantic night, the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This speaks of apologies, reconciliation. And if Aries gives me 5 or 10 minutes of an opportunity, I want to invite them out. This is also re-sparking the romance, right? Wining, dining is smelling good for you, candlelit dinners. Think of really romantic stuff. It's not superficial. It's actually kind of very genuine, because this person really wants to be with you again. We know that the messages, I'm going to say the Knights carry that magic 4. Messages, changes, offers, and transitions. This will be of the emotional kind, the romantic kind here as well. Wow, whoop, forgot she was naked, so I don't want to offend anyone. We have the Star, and the Star is Aquarius energy. It is destiny. This card is linked to your destiny. So I'm just going to rip off a piece of paper. I probably should have something better than that, but I don't. Actually, I shouldn't have gotten a bigger one, actually. Just one. There we go. I don't want to offend anyone. There we go. Right, so pretty much covered the whole card, but that's the North Star. The North Star here is actually guiding both of you together. So there is that sense of destiny, your spirit team kind of aligning everything together. So I'm not picking up that you hate this person, but I am picking up that you kind of want to give him a piece of your mind because it didn't end well. I kind of felt that it ended very cut, almost like a tower. It was just like, it ended very abruptly here. So now your person's understanding kind of like, okay, I screwed up. I couldn't have handled things differently. They're trying to justify perhaps even why they ended things or why there's certain actions and words took place here. But they're realizing I screwed up here, right? And they're hoping, crossing their fingers and toes that you are still single. What I love about the star is that it is about hope, faith, renewal. It's about washing away all the past and current pain and challenges, miscommunications, assumptions for all of that. And of course, it is a wish card. That's beautiful. Now, we did see, where was it? No, okay, unless I'm, all right. Just so you know, if you see the Nine of Cups, that is pre-star energy, where you are the one, right? And now they're seeing you as their wish fulfillment. A lot of you might be getting quite a lot of attention here with work projects, or even just Aries, you're just naturally handsome. You're naturally beautiful. So, of course, wherever you go, there's a spotlight on you. I love that. That's not a bad problem to have. But this person absolutely wants to heal this. Again, I'm seeing that's a very big theme between the both of you is healing. Not just putting a band-aid on this relationship, but getting to the heart of why this person was a bit cold towards you, especially at the end. I almost feel they could be a little bit stubborn, my way or the highway. But as a result, how's that working out for them? They're alone, right? Versus you, I kind of feel like you're just in your own lane. You're minding your own business here. And you're kind of like, I think you're doing great, to be honest. But you could do with a little bit more healing. And I notice that that's actually happening. Boom, we end with the Strength card. Look at that, Leo energy, the card of unconditional love. You and the line are looking to the past. It's not about killing the line. It's not about controlling the line. It's about taming the lion, so i.e. our emotions. I love this card. It is about having both of you together. The strength, the fortitude, the integrity, the bravery to move forward, to leave the past where it belongs. We make sure we take the lessons with us. So we make sure it never repeats again. It's also a massive card here, more healing again, but also forgiveness, right? So your person, yeah, they're definitely going to say sorry. Bonus message is the Six of Wands. How beautiful is this? Leo energy. It's a card of things working out in your favor, right? It's a win-win for the both of you. I'm seeing that there will be a very successful reunion. There's going to be a very successful reconciliation here. To get to where this person wants to go, and if you have an idea of where you want to get to with this person, it's going to happen. It's destiny, absolutely, but it's not going to happen overnight. This is a card saying that success is guaranteed. Absolutely, the success is assured. It's going to be a very successful relationship. It is a number 6, so again, more healing, right? But we need to work as a team now, because I have a feeling that you wanted to work with this person in the past, but they never met you halfway. There's something here, a distraction, or maybe they were very set in their ways. There was something here that this person, they didn't want to bend, right? And I think that's a massive turn off for you, Aries. So what happens is we went our separate ways. I feel like they pulled back first. Even if you left them, it kind of feels like they left you first. I just feel, again, it's stubbornness. Maybe they're used to being single. There is something here where it's like, but I'm right. And it's like, do you prefer to be right always or have peace in the relationship? So it's just going to take teamwork. It's going to take at least a good couple of months until we both reach a point where it's like, okay, you know what? We're in a really good place right now. I do want to let you know this though. This is a massive heads up, Aries, that the person that you have history with, I feel like you really wanted this to work. And I just feel like it never really got off. We never really, especially this person, not you, it never put our best foot forward. It never really launched as much as we wanted to. And there is so much potential. You're literally the masters of communication here. You get each other. I'm seeing hour-long conversations coming up here, but they all lead to clarity. Now, if you look at these cards, we really don't have per se super challenging cards. We've got really cards of clearing out the cobwebs, illuminating it, put a spotlight on this. And I'm really seeing the theme here is that this relationship needs massive healing, a lot of communication. But if we work as a team, by golly, nobody can stop us. So if you are prepared to talk to them, if you are willing and able, if you're curious enough, maybe to give them another chance, you're not going to regret it. Aries, absolutely, you are not going to regret it, because they learn, these lessons the hard way. You just keep learning. I absolutely love this. So just to let you know, they're coming back, and they're coming back very soon, right? So get ready. This important conversation is going to change. Like I said, not that I mean to repeat myself, the rest is history. We have apologies coming our way, and we've got the strength, we've got the fortitude here to move forward, to leave the past behind, but literally go forward. This person wants you and only you. So Aries, I'm going to leave it here. This is what I love about just getting clear, straight to the point, quick messages for you. I'm really happy that I listened to my guides to do this type of reading. So we'll see you this Saturday, 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. We'll see you this Saturday, Aries. This is very, very exciting. All right. Bye, Aries.